Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have to leave for work in a minute, but I just thought, well, I have to braid my hair, and I just watched Survivor, and so why not let's just talk about it while I do my hair. I took notes this time because I didn't watch it at like 12 o'clock at night after a long shift. I waited until the next day, and yeah, so I just thought I will just start with, I already brushed my hair out. Oh, and I already have it separate. Okay, I have to take the hair elastic out. But I just thought I would do that as we talk about Survivor. Because why not? You know? I had to delete a whole bunch of videos off my computer. And it's like, yeah, it's like 1:21, and I gotta leave for work at 2:05, between 2:05 and 2:07, if I want to stop and grab a cup of coffee. Yeah, but okay, so I liked this episode. It was a good episode, you know. Uh, there was a few things. I was like, you know, yelling at the TV and like, oh my god, and blah blah blah, because obviously, it would be me if I didn't. uh, yeah. Uh, okay, just one sec. So, my first note is about Andy, you know, little bitch boy, and he how the team feels like they have to babysit him, and so he doesn't have an episode, or they have to pretend to cheer for him, and that's that right there is seriously, dudes, why? This is why you should have voted him off at the beginning, but whatever. You know, and then the fact that he went looking for the idol when because as soon as he was left alone, he went looking for the idol because naturally, right? And then he finds the beware advantage, puts it back, and then walks away thinking that no one else in his team is looking for it and that they wouldn't find it. Seriously? He's like, oh, now I found it and I'm gonna leave it in the exact same spot I found it, and so for when I want it. No, dude, no, no. If that's the way you wanted to play that game, then you find the idol, you hide it somewhere else, okay? So then no one can find it on you, or you already took it. So keep it. Duh. God. So, well, you know, he put it back, and obviously somebody else found the idol. And what did that somebody else do? They kept it. Yeah. So, seriously. Serious. Oh, God. I I don't think he's definitely not gonna be there for long. But then I think the ones that I'm like, vote out, why is this person here? They're the ones that last right up until the end, legit. You know, it's just like that one season that I couldn't handle. I think it was season 9, because it was that one dude and he just wouldn't get voted out. But that's a different story, and I'm getting sidetracked, and I should stick to my notes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and I wrote down that quote from that girl. God, it was so funny when she said that Andy is giving toxic, clingy boyfriend vibes, and that that made me really happy, and I agree with that, because he's he needs to be he needs words what they said, words of affirmation, but continuously, like not just once, like all of the time, constantly. Oh, you're doing a good job. 3 seconds later, are you sure I'm doing a good job? Because it feels like you hate me and don't want me and in your group and you're gonna vote me out. No, Andy, we like you. Like seriously, I I don't understand. Like, no self-respecting adult calls themselves Andy. Like really. No self-respecting adult calls themselves Andy. A child, a teenager, but if you're over the age of 20, drop the Andy. Andrew, Drew, you know, and I don't know. Choose a different abbreviation to the word, but Andy is for little boys. Okay, so, where are we now? Okay, I'm going to take this part out of my scroll down. Okay, so we talked about how stupid the little boy is. And okay, so now we're talking about the challenge. Yay, the challenge, the rice challenge. That's cool. Like they all did pretty good, and the challenges are hard, and they just get harder and harder. The the more it goes on, and the less energy these people have, and they're gonna be doing intense challenges continuously all of the time. And this one was a rice challenge where they had to like take the bag of rice through a big obstacle course, and part of it had water, which would make the rice so much heavier. Like, thanks, Jeff. Like, you're such a peach, you know? um, and the yellow team, they won, which that's cool because they lost the last time, so that they don't have to vote out anybody, and then the red team got second place, and then the blue team, they lost, and oh my goodness, sore loser for the freaking guy TK with his he looked like has a beehive with his dreads, like he wears his dreads up in like a beehive. Which seriously, I think if you're gonna go on Survivor, get rid of the dreads. Like just do it. I understand that was a commitment, but this is a commitment, and if you're gonna do that, like that is only just gonna get in your way. Like this is, and it's gonna hurt your freaking neck. Like, oh my goodness, just shave it off. Like seriously, I have long hair, and if I ever went on Survivor, like I know my boyfriend would hate it because he likes my long hair, but I would cut my hair off so short. I would probably even do like a close to a buzz cut, so I wouldn't have to deal with it for 28 days. Like whatever, it will grow back. I'm sorry, babe, it will grow back. I will wear a wig. You love me, I know you will. No, he doesn't care. I'm just playing. Ugh. I actually like my long hair too, but I totally would 100% shave it right off before I went. Absolutely. Like, absolutely. There's no way. There's no way I'm keeping it. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, and I think it was funny how one of the, I think it was on the red team, I can't remember, one of the players was, just taking rice, putting them in the back pocket, which that was really hilarious, and Jeff was like, no, 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 and made her take it out. Like, that was super funny. But hey, if this was Survivor Pearl Islands, where it was about pirates and pillaging, that shit would have been fair game. But, it's Fiji and New Era. And what I wonder is, like, why are they still giving out fishing sets? Because I thought that Fiji Islands had been like their waters had been overfished, and if you want any kind of fish you have to go way out, and they don't provide like a boat or anything like that or a strong enough boat for them to go that far out into the ocean. Like, that's what, like, just talking to other Survivor fans on different YouTube comment sections, that's what the general uh whatever is, right? So, like, I'm curious to see if any, like, the yellow team and the red team, if they're actually going to do any fishing. Yeah. So, like, yeah, but back to the guy with the beehive on his head, and, like, if if you lose a game and you have a smile on your face, it's not because you're happy about losing. It means that you went out, you did your best, and you didn't win this time, but you're happy for the ones who did, and you're happy for the effort you made. It's not that you're happy that you lost. No one's happy that they lost, but losing is shit. Like, who wants to lose? So, why not look at the glass as half full, look at the bright side, and say, hey, we did our best. We didn't win, but next time we're gonna win. Like, that's what that smile on their face meant. No one there was happy about losing. No one there, you know, set out to lose that competition. Not one. Like, because if that was their mindset, then why the frig are they there? You know? I think I missed it here. I did. But on the side, it's okay. I'll fix it. So when I was taking notes, I was taking notes as, like, I was watching it. So as I'm, like, talking into my phone, because a lot of the times I text to speech with things. Yeah, so I was like, oh, I hope they vote him out. Oh, that'd be the greatest thing ever, because they wanted to vote out the older lady who has a lot of plastic surgery. And, well, like, she is older and whatnot, but whatnot. I don't think, I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to talk about who gets voted out or not. Like, I don't really care about spoilers. I'm not a little bitch, and I don't give a fuck if people get all offended about being spoiled. But I don't know if I want to talk about I don't know if I want to just, like, talk about my reactions or my thoughts, and then or talk about who gets voted out. Or I haven't decided yet. During the tribal council, the one thing I don't really understand is, like, so before they went to tribal, Gabe and Sue were talking about how they want to get TK out and all this shit. And then Gabe was like, don't worry, I will use my idol for you. So no matter what, you're safe. And, like, shit like that. But then he doesn't. He doesn't use his idol on Sue. He uses his idol on himself. And what I don't understand is in the first episode, he went through all those hoops to try to get more days out of the idol, and then he uses the idol the first day, and he wasn't even in jeopardy. So you wasted your idol, and you wasted all that time and stuff, because he was the only one who got the idol for more than one day. The other two who found the idols only were like, yeah, I'm okay for one tribal council. So I think that's about it. Like, you know, they voted out fucker, which was good. I'm glad that they voted out the person they voted out. That made me happy, because I feel like when TK said, he was on when doing his monologue and saying that he felt like that this was his team, and that he's going to go back and tell them how this has to be done and dealt with. And I feel like that if they didn't vote him out, it the whole time would have been turned, like that whole group, it would have been a toxic thing where he would have tried to dominate, and it just would have been bad. So I guess I'm gonna talk about who gets voted out, because I feel like that was kind of an important part. Like he has a toxic, dominant personality, and that's a dangerous thing to have when you're on an island alone with a bunch of other people. So I guess that's it. I don't really have much else to say. I hope that you guys like this video. If you have any suggestions or comments, or I don't know, leave them in the comment section. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. So if you subscribe, you'll get to hear my catfish story, which is hilarious because that was an embarrassing moment for me. It was, yeah. So, all right. I hope you guys have a great day. I am totally losing my voice. Yay, life. And all right. Bye now.